Test. This is a test. Test, 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 test. Hey, good.
Hey.
Zoom in.
No pressure.
That zooms
Hi,
out.
Ma. We're number one.
Hi, everybody. My kid's seeing this, dude. You're going to be on YouTube now.
Yeah? No, I don't want to see. I should have. Okay.
Saying
And then
record.
push it again to turn it off.
When you want to turn it off? Good?
Yeah.
East Coast tour. I think it was left out. That was in a minivan driving down to South Florida with my in-laws. Fucking East Coast, so, you know, I don't know what to say, so I had something. I'm here now visiting my mother, which is kind of weird, you know, because even though I'm grown up now, I'm in there and I feel, you know, like a little kid, so I have a lot of issues to do that on its own. But first thing we do, we walk in, there's a BB gun rifle leaning on the glass door. And most people know, you know, you got little kids coming around, an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, you know, you put the rifle away, at least hang it up on the wall. My mother brings my son over to the rifle and says, "Don't touch it." And you know, my nieces are coming over later in the day. I think it's her way of saying, I don't want any disobedient kids visiting me. So if you go to shoot yourself in the face, fuck it, I don't want you. So, and you know, and my father, when he's not out shooting woodland creatures, he's walking around the house. Everybody's got a relative like this, fixing stuff that doesn't need to be fixed. Cigar in one hand, rum coke in the other. It's no wonder my wife decided this week, after 8 years of not working, decided this week, you know what, I didn't want to stay behind, I'll skip this trip, I'm going to look for a job this week. But, you know, I've been married a long time, 13 years. Anybody here married? Yeah, right? Sorry. It's rough, man. Hey, fuck you, you're on my wife. It's rough, it's tough, you know? You try to keep things interesting, you try to keep things going, you know? You know, when I was married, you know, it's like, you know, I got a washboard stomach, and I got one big round ass going on. It's like, you know, and she changes too, you know? My dick was a lot bigger when she was thin. You know, it's hard to try to keep things interesting, you know? So, you know, I wanted to try to groove myself a little bit, you know, try to make myself a little more sexy. So, I'm in the bathroom, you know, I got a razor, so, you know, I'm cleaning my shit up a little bit, and I got carried away, and it got a little more than trimmed, and then I'm walking around like a baby with a big dick. Actually, I made up part about the big dick. And she sees it, and I'm like, you know, coming out all kind of pumped up. She starts fucking laughing. And it's like, damn, man, I'm fucking trying. So, you know, so we're making love that night, you know, and I hear, and I see her head is banging against the head. And, you know, back in the day, I was like, yeah, it's fucking awesome. But now, I'm worried about the kids waiting. Baby, you okay? He's like, yeah, just keep going. It's okay, keep going. I'm like, but the kids might wake up. He's like, I don't care, just keep going. So, well, maybe, you know, maybe not that fast. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm getting fucking tired. I don't make a lot of noise. I wonder if I could just smack her in the head 28 times and turn it off. But, crazy shit. Anyway, so, you know, I did all the whole shaving shit. And girls, I gotta hand it to you, because there's a lot of things you guys don't talk about. Because you get this razor burn going on, and I'm looking at myself, and I got little fucking bumps, and I look like I'm wearing chaps, because my head's so, you know, and it hurts. So I'm sitting here putting baby powder and everything, all that stuff going on. And you know, and I close up, I go into work. Believe it or not, I don't do this for a living. It's a real job. And so I go into work, and I go into the urinal, and take it down, and fucking big puff of smoke comes out. And it's like, you know, it looks like my dick has a coke habit. So I'm trying to, you know, clean up. So I'm like, I get my leg up there in the sink. I'm trying to clean up my pants. I decided to wear dark pants that day. And I'm sitting up there cleaning, and somebody walks in. They got fucking powder and shit, and it was very awkward. Like tonight is. And it's difficult, you know, we live in Charlotte, you know, we've been there for a couple of years, and it's tough, you know, it's an adjustment. You know, I'm not used to people within 5 minutes of meeting you asking what church you belong to. And my answer is like, Church of Jew? And there's this cafe that they took me to, and I swear, the menu says, serving breakfast, lunch, and the body of Christ. And that shit's gotta fucking make anybody uncomfortable. And it's you know, and it's different, you know. It's, you know, I feel a little guilty. I keep my son up. You know, my son's up there away from his family, and my wife's Catholic. So between the two of us, it's like a guilt hybrid. It's like Toyota call. They want to market us. But it's, you know, and it's, what's awkward is, you know, my son is always craving, you know, because my wife's Puerto Rican, and so my son's craving, you know, rice and beans and arroz con dulce and tostones, but yet he's always complaining about heartburn. That's just some shit that they used to. But it's nice because, you know, all the girls are after him because we all assume he's going to be a doctoral lawyer, because that's what all Jews are, you know. And it works out because it's what's weird is they pick me like the only Jew in the school to play the Santa Claus at his class. And it's probably because all the other fucking rednecks in the neighborhood had either barbecue sauce or beer or something. You know, I had fun with it. I gave out dreidels and, you know, I told them, under the tree. Make sure you dress warm. And my wife, Puerto Rican from the South Bronx, taught the class about Passover. But, you know, it works out. It works out. What else do we want to talk about?
In B.
Yeah, my wife decided to stay away. We're having some problems. She thinks I'm a flirt. You think I'm a flirt? Do I look like a flirt?
Clearly.
Okay. Want to talk about it later? You two together? Oh, okay. Alright guys, my light's up. And like I told my wife the last time we made it a couple of months ago, 6 minutes and I'm done. Good night, thank you very much.